Testing. Testing. Alright, welcome to another live stream. OMSI.exe Chicago DLC. Today I'm going to be doing the Route 130. I'm going to, explain how to start the bus. I'm going to try to do that every time I stream this. Though most of you that have played this, you already know how to start it. But for those that don't, I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, this is OMSI patch 2.2.032, I think. It adds a little bit of different things to it. I will leave the link in the description of this video after it's done. But it does add a few things. Also, for those of you that don't know, this game, when you buy it and install it, it only runs 2 gigabytes of memory of your RAM. So there is a 4 gigabyte patch out there. I will leave the link to that as well in the description, how you go on running it. Basically, it allows you to be able to load up more texture memory, and it eliminates the possibility of you running out of textures. Because with only 2 gigabytes of RAM, you can only load up so much stuff, and sometimes it doesn't load up fast enough, and then you have buildings that pop up white all the time. So that patch will allow you to do just that. But we're gonna go ahead. We're going to start this bus. So whenever you want to pick a bus, go right here, click it. It might take a little bit to load up, but it should come up. I am running this on my SSD. It loads up a little bit faster than on your hard drive. So here it brings it up. The only DLC I have is the Chicago one. So I'm going to select that. Again, it's going to load. The choices of buses you have is either 40-footer or the 60-footer. So that's your 40, and the 60 is basically an articulated bus of basically 2 30s put up together, give or take a few feet. Alright, man, I can do that. And then you go here to appearance, you get to pick different appearances. You can do an all-white one. The subway one, basically rehatched. Chicago White Sox basketball, or baseball, we're gonna do that. Now the depot is always gonna be Ketsi. That's the garage that you start out with this DLC. So number, you can pick whatever number you want. I'll pick 1819. Registration, pick whatever you want as well. I'm gonna just say TSG or TGS. I don't know, 2322. That'll be your license plate number, basically. So when you get through all that, press OK. Do not click that, because that's gonna add a bus, and you still have to add your own. So click OK. Here's where you get to pick where you want to start at. We're gonna do Route 130 today. I want to start at the planetarium, so I'm going to click that and then click OK. Now, it should place the bus at the planetarium, and it'll drop it there, and then that's where you'll be starting at. So right now, it's loading up. It's going to load the map, then it's going to place your bus there, which is what it just did here. So that's that. I'm gonna try to start at 9:30. I got like 7 minutes. Try to see. To go inside the bus, press F1. We're gonna keep that up for right now. You know, that's the information you gotta, you know, put in. It's always gonna be 1805 96 91. It's gonna be no different from that. Click under here, remove the wheel. Here, this is where you want to start your engine. I think you can either press E and then M, but I just like doing it this way. This is for day run, night park. Night run basically turns on all your lights, which you're supposed to drive with them on anyway, being on the bus. So I'm gonna move it there. As you see here, turns on the electric for the bus. I usually wait till all the clicks are gone. Alright, go back here. Hold that down for a few seconds. Bus is on. You only get 10 minutes to set all this up. So otherwise the bus is shut off. And you only get one more time to have the bus shut off again before you're going to have problems. You don't want it to get to that point. So 1805. I'm going to put that in here. Log in. Password 9691. Alright. So we have no run yet. That's fine. We're going to go next to here. I'm sorry, not there. We're going to go here. Here's where we're going to pick our run. So we're going to pick the 130. Basically, we have to scroll through here to see what schedule we want. So I don't want to start there because I'm not there. I'm at the planetarium right now. So this is a situation here because the first few tours of the day doesn't pop up here. So if I want to do K081, I have to use this scroll to scroll through it until I find something that starts at the planetarium, which 958. So that's the one I'm going to pick. I don't want to drive as an additional AI bus because what happens is if you click this, you're going to be following the bus, and it's really pointless. So click OK. Now it tells you enter in K081. You will go to run, put in 081, enter. So now it says we're 32 minutes early, which that's fine because I'm going to advance time. There we go. Going towards the station. Let's hop back in. I'm going to advance time to... Now, what I do, because in real life, most bus systems have you do this, you have to always keep a timetable on you nearby, which in this bus, obviously you see is right there. Somewhere where you can see it, you have to have a timetable. That's part of the thing. Sometimes with supervisors, they follow you during the day on the bus. They will check to make sure you have this timetable. So in real life, what I do is I print up a schedule. And I always keep it near me so I know what schedules I'm running. So like this one starts at 11 o'clock, or a little bit before 11. But if you don't know, you can always go here. And it'll tell you when you're starting. The schedule I'm doing is going to be this one right here. So these at 9:58. So that's the schedule that I'm on right there. So I'm going to advance the time a little bit to about 9:55. So in order to do that, click this. Basically scroll up. Okay. Now it says we're 2 minutes early. So I usually start pulling up so I can start picking up people. that back. Release the parking brake. Dry. Lock, take off.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum campus. To Ogilvy and Union stations.
Which transit center are you at? Also, I forgot to do something here. Let's see if I can do it.
Lynn White Drive. Route 130. Museum campus. To Ogilvy and Union stations.
Hey, Croc, how you doing, man? Try to make some room here on my desk. Which transit center are you at?
Shed Aquarium. Route 130.
Good morning.
Museum
Hello.
campus. To Ogilvy and Union stations. Soldier Field and Field Museum. Smoking, eating, gambling, littering, and radio playing are prohibited.
So I'm missing my things here, so yeah, I'm rolling in that bus, man.
Route 130.
Good morning.
Museum
Good morning.
Campus. To Ogilvy and Union Stations.
I'm driving it with the mouse.
Roosevelt and Michigan. The most economical way to see all that Chicago has to offer is on CTY.
Oh, no, I mean, where did you start
CTY
your
3-day
route at?
passes offer 3 days of unlimited riding for one low price. More about it on chicagotraffic.com or call 888-YOUR-CTY for sales locations.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Oh, were you just free roaming, or you still have to select? Yeah, they always do have a comment. You know, and sometimes I do be, you know, curbing it a little bit, you know, because I am using the mouse after all. Plus, I have very little space. I have very little space on this table to work with.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. To Ogilvy and Union Stations. Green, orange, red lines.
I know, man. They got swept. I tell you what, though, real talk, LeBron gone. LeBron leaving. He can't He can't win with Cleveland. He can't win with Cleveland. I tell you what, though, he'll be going down as one of the greatest players. But you have to admit, like, for the most part of LeBron's career, he hasn't had a team like Golden State that has the supporting cast all the way around. You know what I'm saying?
Route 130,
Hello.
Museum Campus.
Hey, how's it going?
To Ogilvy and Union Stations. Street. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
I bet they did, but I tell you what, though, you probably ain't got to worry about it after this year because LeBron gone. I'm telling you, he has no reason to stay in Cleveland.
Ninth Street. Route 130.
Good morning.
Museum
Hi.
Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Harrison. Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
need to change something. I wonder if I can do it here. I wonder if I can do it now. What does that need to change? Oh, I forgot. Just that quick. Oh. I don't know if it's in here. Turn that down. Yeah, frame rates get a little choppy in the city. That's the only thing. And I didn't, you know, I didn't optimize it. So you're gonna get some choppy frame rates for a second.
Transfer to pink, brown, and orange lines.
Yeah, I might restart this. Hold on. I wonder if I can restart it. I wonder if I saved the game. I don't know. TSG. I'm gonna try to restart it. See if it'll let me do it. With this, I'm gonna go back into it, which I think should be right here somewhere. Where's my OMSI.exe thing? Oh, so I gotta go about it this way. Alright, let's go here, 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 there, all the way down here to this patch. I think I should be on the current patch, but start that. I gotta change some things in my settings. So, what you saying that your bus is not? Sorry. So you said that your bus is not moving? Is that what you're saying? All right, we're gonna try to restart this. Load latest state of map. Before I even get into that, let's go through these graphics because I need to change some of this stuff. Let's turn that down a bit. No, guess you can't turn it right there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's see what else here. Let's use that. Sound. Don't need anything about sound. AI traffic. Here we go. I don't want all those buses. Way too many buses. I'm gonna put it down to about 56. Parked cars. I'm gonna make them almost non-existent. Human counts. Let's bring that down a bit. Okay, so let's bring this down a bit too. So doing this, of course, is gonna make me be early on a lot of things, but that's okay. So now let's start. It should a little be right where I was at. Oh, I tried. Did you watch the beginning of the stream? I showed you how to start a route. I showed you how to start a route. That's the best I can tell you. Still don't understand. When I get to where I can get a break, I could show you real quick, baby. So how long did you work, Croc, when you worked the night of the Cavs? started me back where I was at. Alright.
Van Buren. Transfer to pink, brown, and orange lines. Adams and State. Transfer to red and blue line subway.
I'm gonna try to restart this again. I'm gonna save the game. TSG. Okay. Write it. Good. Gonna try to go back into it because it's still messing with me for some reason. Let's go there. Well, I don't need to go there. Let me go here, or not there. Go here, here. Okay, are you up? Oh, Monday is your only day off. Is that what you're saying? I'll turn that down a bit. Turn that down a bit. Let's turn this down a bit. Well, we'll turn this down to 2. There we go. Okay, and then start. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm off today or tomorrow. I'm normally off. I only work 3 days a week because I work 12 hours a day. So I'm off Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday. Today's supposed to be going to a barbecue at my daughter's grandmother's house later. So that's why I'm throwing in a stream right now. But I tell you, yesterday at work, man, I had it rough. I mean, our tablet system went down, so we couldn't accept no wheelchair rides. So of course that put everybody that needed to be picked up like 2 hours behind. But luckily enough, for the most part, I was picking up my people on time. Then as the day went on, they became later and later. And the crazy thing was that I went to the hospital to pick up one person, and there was a set of people sitting outside, an aide and his client. I leave, take the person where I had to go, and then come back 2.5 hours later. Those same people were still sitting out there. So we're 3 minutes early, so I'm about to pull over. Oh, my bus cut off. What the heck? Alright. Well, didn't expect that to happen. I don't know what happened. Put it in neutral. Make the parking brake off. Turn the bus completely off, I guess. Doors closed. No, I drive for a company. I don't drive for paratransit. I want to, though. Alright, now I think I'm good. Got my brake. Me, no. Well, I'm not a bus driver. I drive for a medical company, picking up, you know, people, taking them to their appointments. Most of them are in wheelchairs, some aren't.
Transfer to pink, brown, and orange lines.
Yep. I got a Class B with air braking passenger as well, and a school bus endorsement. Exit here for Union Station local and mainline trains. As a courtesy to boarding customers, please move to the rear. Yeah, I'm 4 minutes early, so I have to wait here for 4 minutes. about to be hauling non-talking cargo. What do you mean by that? Oh, but you know what though? That's how I got my CDL. I started working for a transit. I started working for a school bus system in Arizona. And, you know, they paid for my whole way through as long as I stayed with them for a year. Now, I stayed close to a year. I didn't quite stay a whole year. Now, if I want to bring up, you know, a thing that tells me how early I am, I press Shift Y, and it'll tell me that I'm 3 minutes early. Press it again, and it bring up more stuff like the fuel that I have, which I have 65% fuel left. And then the second one brings up my FPS counter. I don't need an FPS counter because I have shadow play up, which tells me. So I usually like to leave when there's a little bit over a minute left. Yeah, that's how I got my CDL, man. I worked for the school district, stayed with them for a year, almost a year, and then I went on from there. When I go back to Arizona, because I'm going back in March next year, I probably go for their transit system. Because I didn't want to go for the transit system here, because here, if you work for them, you have to start off doing paratransit. That's everybody that works there started off at doing paratransit, and I didn't want to do that. So they said you have to do that until a spot opens, which some people said that they've been waiting 3-4 years before they even got an opening to start driving buses. I didn't like that whole concept, so I left it alone. But for Valley Metro in Arizona, for Phoenix, you don't have to do that. And also there, Phoenix, because it's so huge, they got Valley Metro, but they have different depots you go to, different cities. Like if you live near, like I said, near Northwest, you know, Arizona, you go to the one in Glendale, Arizona. Or if you live in West Phoenix, you go to the one near Avondale. Or if you stay in Tempe, which is where I stayed at, you go to the one in Tempe. You know, so many different depots there. So, all right, enough of that. About to take off here.
Train station.
So so you just basically, so how did you take your test then? Your driving test. And the lady walked right in front of me, didn't she? I know she ain't had no space. She walked right through the bus. It's hard to drive like that. I don't drive like that often. Supposedly I'm right on time.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Randolph. Clinton and Washington.
Oh, I live in Buffalo. So that's how you got your CDL. Always wonder how people do that, you know, when they pretty much self-teach themselves. So it's actually okay here. So now I should be 4 minutes early. Let me pop up out here. I'm guessing that sign will change soon. I don't know. Bravis, what's up, man? Long time no hear. That's you that said something about the hazmat endorsement. I thought that was crop. So you got your class A? You're not completely sold on Bus Sim 18 yet. It come out June 13th. I wonder how much it'll be. I'm thinking about getting it. I'm not totally sold on it either. I'm almost there though. I was mad because, well, sort of bad because I see Jeff Favignano stream it or put out a recording for it or whatever. So I'm thinking it was already out. So I go ahead and I look it up on Steam and I seen that they had a similar title. So I go ahead and I put it in, or I buy it. It's $10. Went to start it up. I'm like, there is no way that Jeff played this game. So long story short, it wasn't. So I had to request a refund. I always send my refunds to the Steamworks shop versus back to my card. But it was kind of a blessing in disguise because I had OMSI.exe Chicago DLC, but it was the cracked version. And with the cracked version, of course, you can't go to the newest patch, which they have a new patch out now. You can't go to the newest patch, and you can't do the 4 gigabyte patch. You can do, but you can't do the one that OMSI has through Steam. So I ended up just buying the Chicago DLC through Steam, and half off, only paid $10. Some stuff for the CDL is common sense. I don't have a hazmat endorsement. I'm not interested in that. Well, I mean, I'm interested just to have it, but I don't think I ever want a job that deals with that stuff. I don't know why. I mean, I know it pays more, but like, to be honest with you, the job that I have now, I should be getting paid a lot more. And maybe it's me just being prideful, maybe me just, you know, thinking too much. But I think as a CDL holder, CDL-B, CDL-A, you should be able to demand a certain amount of money per hour. Me, $13 an hour, you should at least be making. At this job, I'm not making that. And so I already feel different about that because, like I said, as a CDL holder, you should be making a certain amount of money regardless. Are you trying for a new job? What kind of job would that be? So I don't know if they're going to automatically just get on. Yeah, there you go.
Hey. Hello. Morning.
Clinton and Madison. Monroe. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Adams, Quincy. Transfer to Union Station local and mainline trains.
Yep, gotta wait here again. Too early. Hauling oxygen and welding glasses. Oh boy, good luck with that. I'm okay. You can have that. Oh yeah, CDL drivers are underpaid. Like I said, everybody has their opinions on how much a CDL holder should make. My opinion, you know, I tried to do the benefit of the doubt. So that's why I said $13 an hour at least. some jobs a little bit more. Like for my wheelchair van driving job, it should be at least 13. It should be at least $13 an hour. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I am about 4 minutes early, so I'll be leaving here in about 4 minutes. But yeah, I think that for my job doing wheelchair van driving, you should start off at least 13. I feel that as a school bus driver, you should start off at 15, which is what I did when I did school buses. And then as public transit, I think you should start off at 18. But the good thing about public transit, at least for Valley Metro, you move up pretty quick. You could get $8 in raises in like 7 years. So it's showing you error message. I think I could show you real quick. Alright, so I could show you real quick. Hold on. Alright, so what you want to do when you... Oh, I can't. Alright. I'm trying to do this from memory. When you... I would say restart the game. See, it's going to be hard to show you without doing a whole different route. Restart the game. Go through all the steps it takes you to get out of that main menu part. You know, select, you know, Chicago, city bus, 40 foot, whatever you want to do. Select Chicago Ketsu, hit the registration number, enter your license number, go through all that. You get to the main screen, or when you get out of that screen, click this bus, or click this little icon. See, it's going to be hard to explain it. The best I can say is look at the beginning of my stream. That's the best I can say. Because I don't remember it from memory. But I explained it there pretty much. Let me try to pull up for this bus. Yeah, hazmat is interesting. You are right. It's a lot of responsibility. One that I don't want, you know. Because you figure as you start taking on more responsibility, that's when it seems like you start to get paid less, you know. Maybe just my opinion. But I guess me, I'm probably kind of modest, so I don't expect to make a whole lot doing certain things. But definitely as a wheelchair van driver, what I do, I should make at least 13, and I'm not, you know. And it's making me mad some days. Some days it really do make me mad. That's why I want to move on and do better, you know. So when I go to Arizona, that's what I plan to do. Bus, you are not going to wait for me. Yeah, he is going to wait for me.
Jackson and Riverside.
Curb check.
Please be considerate of other customers when traveling with strollers or carts. If the bus becomes crowded, please fold your stroller or cart to make everyone's ride smoother and safer.
Yeah, see, I don't want a Class C because there's a lot of jobs. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like my job, you have to have. Well, my job, you can have a Class C, but then you can't do wheelchairs. You got to do like regular medical transportation. And for the wheelchairs, I have to have a Class B. with the passenger, of course.
Route 130.
Good morning.
Museum campus. To Museum campus. Right. Route 130.
Good morning.
Museum campus. To Museum campus. Financial place. Transfer to trains.
You talk about Adriana? What group does she have? You talking about that gaming help desk group? Okay, you gotta send me a link to that group or something. Whenever you have time. Class C is worthless. Class C is totally worthless. That's why I'm like, what can you really do with a Class C? That's just like having a fancy license, you know?
Van Buren.
Yeah, like you said, you can get nothing with a Class C, really. I have to drive slow because I'm so dang early. Ever since I turned that stuff down. I said, the only downfall about turning all that stuff down, you know, in the menu is that you don't get nobody that hardly wants to ever get on your bus.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Congress, Harrison.
Oh, was it? Now, was this for the company that you work for now? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me that the other day, during that stream we were doing. My favorite truck in ATS right now. See, I'm always a Freightliner guy, so I'm gonna always go to that first. But the ones that I actually use, I have to go with the W900B. But overall, GTM does have some good mods. I will admit that. Those folks are cheap. Hey, mine's isn't any better. My job is ran by Russians, and they are cheap, which will explain why we don't get paid as much. We do double the work for half the pay. Yeah, GTM has some good models. Especially now with the different people coming out with their engine packs.
Route 130.
Good morning.
Museum campus. To museum campus. Ninth Street.
Me, I'm not in the Discord, no. I know, Mickens, I agree with you, man. I'm trying to do the same, man. I'm trying to find another game that I can go to, that I can play. I mean, I will always play ATS because that's my go-to game. But I want to find something else as my main game, you know.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum campus. To museum campus. Street. Roosevelt and State. Transfer to red, orange, and green lines. Route 130, Museum
How are you?
Campus.
They walked
Museum
by
campus.
blue. I didn't even see them standing out there. Oh, I gotta wait a minute or two. I don't have Farm Sim. I kind of want to get it, then I kind of don't. Cause I have Farm Sim 15 for the PS4, and I couldn't get into it. Train Sim World.
Route
That might be the
130,
next
Museum
game I
campus.
tackle.
To Museum Campus.
That might be the next game that I tackle. Train Sim World. I want to get into a Train Sim. My wife said she would eventually. I just have to buy it. I don't know which one to get. That or like CSX Heavy Haul.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Michigan, Indiana. The most economical way to see all that Chicago has to offer is on CTY. CTY 3-day passes offer 3 days of unlimited riding for one low price. More about it on chicagotraffic.com or call 888-YOUR-CTY for sales locations. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
Oh, are they the same game? So what is it, just like a DLC then? At the FOD 120? I like that. I'll tell you, I'm a fan of Freightliners. So it's like any Freightliner you can throw at me, I love it. I wish I could get the Columbia to work, but I can't get it to work for me for some reason. Let me check my little schedule I have printed out
Route
here.
130, Museum Campus.
I'm almost at
to
the
Museum
planetarium.
Campus.
So I should be the bus leaving the planetarium at 10 or at 11 o'clock. I should be. Let me see. Yeah, I'd be leaving at 11.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
Y'all new to the stream, hit that subscribe button. See, I'm confused because it seems like they have so many train sim games out there. Like, I'm just so confused as to which one to get. Like, they just had one go on sale that was off sale now, but I'm just confused as to which one to get. It seems like that they're all games.
Soldier Field and Field Museum. Smoking, eating, gambling, littering, and radio playing are prohibited. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
I never seen that before.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
Hey, that was my stop.
Planetarium.
Alright, so I gotta wait here 5 minutes. Yeah, so now is that a different game from Heavy Haul? Okay, so they are separated. I wasn't sure. I'm like, it seemed like they were all the same to me. Okay. Yeah, it's just so many different heavy hauls out there, man. I mean, so many different train games out there. It just gets so confusing.
Aquarium.
Yeah, I couldn't get into farm sim. I don't know. It's too boring for me, I think. I don't know. Dude need to stand up sooner than that. He's about to get lucky.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. To Ogilvy and Union Stations.
What would you say your favorite Steam game is right now?
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
So let's see, I should get back to the planetarium by 11:56. So another 55 minutes, I should be back here.
Soldier Field and Field Museum. Smoking, eating, gambling, littering, and radio playing are prohibited. Route 130, Museum Campus.
Crypto Maniac. I have to always remember who you are because you change your name every day. You always got these emojis. What you thinking about now? You thinking of the master plan? Thinking of a master plan. You remember that song, Croc? You might remember it too, Crypto. Thinking of a master plan.
Route 130.
Yeah, I know that pretty much.
To Ogilvy and Union Stations.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can't wait till that bus simulator come out, man. That might be my other go-to bus sim. Yeah, I kind of knew about that, but you just pretty much confirmed it.
Roosevelt and Michigan. The most economical way to see all that Chicago has to offer is on CTY. CTY 3-day passes offer 3 days of unlimited riding for one low price. More about it on chicagotraffic.com or call 888-YOUR-CTY for sales locations.
I need more space on the table. Ouch. Yeah, I'm talking about that new one. You know, the one that Jeff put out. It's supposed to be out June 13th. I thought that was the game that I bought. Remember when I said that it was like $10? I thought that was it, but it wasn't. So I ended up getting a refund, which is the reason why I have this DLC. Because I just pretty much funded it to my wallet and then paid another $10.
Route 130,
Hey.
Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
No, it wasn't on sale, but I got a refund from the bus sim game that I thought was the right one, and so when they put the $10 back in my wallet, I just pretty much paid another $10, and they got the DLC. I couldn't find anything else I wanted other than Rainbow Six. I could have done that and then paid like $5, but the game is still pretty cheap. It's $15, so I'll probably pick it up next week or something. Well, you pretty much drive real buses here. This is what I drove when I was going through training for here. I didn't go through the whole training, but we have these kind of buses here in Buffalo.
Green, orange, red lines.
Wait, you couldn't do what, Mickens? I'm confused with what you're saying. You couldn't do what?
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. To Ogilvy and Union Stations.
Yep, that was my fault. I should have looked. I should have looked, and I didn't.
11th Street.
Should have looked.
Ninth Street.
Talk to Crypto Maniac. He is the OMSI guru. If you're talking about this game, he knows everything you need to know about this game. So I go to him for a lot of my issues. So go to him. Actually talk to him about starting the bus and getting your route and everything. He's the person that knows that. He can actually probably explain it to you by memory, because I can't do that yet.
Balboa.
Yeah, this game is cool. I mean, it's repetitive, but it's cool.
Route 130. Museum Campus. To Ogilvy and Union Stations. Harrison. Route 130. Museum Campus. To Ogilvy and Union Stations.
Yeah, I know. I just got so used to opening the back doors because they open both doors. So I just do that just in case I, didn't hear the bell that somebody wanted to get off. That's all. I know that there are assigned buttons too, but
Museum Campus.
I don't want to have to
To
memorize
Ogilvy
too
and
many
Union
buttons.
Stations.
Then I'll start getting confused. But no, Martin needed help with selecting a route. I think starting the bus too, I don't know.
Transfer to pink, brown, and orange lines. and state. Transfer to Red and Blue Line subway.
I know you know damn near every button in this game. You play it too much. You play it a lot. But I'm telling you though, once I get a new route down pat, I'm gonna go ahead and drive that. I tell you what though, I'm gonna do this route all the way around, and then I don't have no other DLC though. Never mind. I was gonna go on to the Berlin one, but I don't have it for Steam. No, you don't have no problems. I do admit that. You're pretty good with this game. I don't play it enough to be good, so eventually. No, I didn't buy the Berlin DLC. That thing is like $30.
Clark.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, just tell me a messenger. Where's she going out of town to? Oh, wow. How long she gonna be there? Why ain't you going with her?
Wells. Transfer to pink, brown, and orange lines.
Wow, she won't really. Because her and her dude is going to Hawaii, so she won't be there for your graduation.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
That is crazy, dude. I don't want to give you my honest opinion about that whole situation because that's your mom, you know, and I respect, you know, and I respect you and I respect her, you know, because she's an elder. But I'll just say this. In my situation, I was in foster care still. My mom,
130, Museum Campus,
my mom,
Ogilvy and Union Stations,
or my dad had no obligation to show up for my graduation, and they both did. They weren't even together then. They both showed up. My mom and my dad and my grandmother, my social worker. So I felt the same way you did if they wouldn't have shown up.
Campus,
if they wouldn't have showed up,
and Union Stations,
then I would have been pretty upset. And they did show up, but I could definitely understand them not showing up. I could understand how you feel because I would have been upset. And I expected that one of them wasn't going to show up, but they did. But yeah, ooh-wee, that's a tough situation.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
It do, and it do hurt. I can imagine. I don't see a reason why she wouldn't go. That's messed up. Did you talk to your grandmother about it? That is really messed up. That's crazy.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
Yeah, but the thing is, you already know the graduation date at the beginning of the year. Unless you have to make up snow days, then, you know, it'll change. But for the most part, you know the range of when graduation date is, you know.
Ogilvy and Union Stations. At Madison, Ogilvy train station. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Randolph. Washington, and Washington.
Hey, Vent Cat, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Yeah, you can't miss out on chemotherapy. But that's messed up, though, man. It's... Damn, bro. I'm sorry. Damn, that's crazy. Because me, I would be pissed off. Like, my grandmother, I mean, she's like my mom. But her, I would have been more understanding because she was a police officer at the time. So it was hard for her to get that day off, but she came anyway. But like my mom and my dad... Look at that. Okay to all of them. Man, that's right on there, shit. That was a pretty good schedule. And I got like 5 minutes. But I'm alright, Vent Cat. How you doing? Testing out mods for Farming Sim 15. I used to have that game for the PS4. Yeah, dude, Maniac, man, that's crazy. Like, oh man, like I would have been upset if my mom and dad didn't show up because both my social worker and my grandmother offered to bring them to my graduation, and I'm not sure who brought who, but they all showed up. But I think my dad drove his own self. I don't know. But yeah, that is insane. I'm sorry, dude. Like, that really hurts because it's like, if I could go, I would go. You know, if I could go, I would go up there. You know, but it would be last minute for me. But I would have gone up there. That's insane. I don't want to keep talking about it. I really don't, because it's very upsetting. But thing is, though, I'll just say this: when you get older, you get to think of a lot of things, man. You get to a certain point where you can decide what you deal with. You know, you have a choice on whether you want to deal with things or not. And I'm not saying, you know, that with your mom, but, you know, do what's best for you when the time comes, you know, because that's upsetting. That really is. I'll be right back, though. I'll be right back.
Hey,
Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Right.
Clinton and Madison. Route 130.
hi.
Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
All right, Croc. I'll catch you later.
Monroe. Adams, Quincy. Transfer to Union Station local and mainline trains. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
I'll say this though, and I'll leave it at this. You don't forget the things that happen to you in life. And I always have to remind myself that, you don't forget things that happen to you in life. My mom, like the situation with me and her right now. Long story short, I borrowed some money from her
Route
twice.
130, Museum
For my
Campus.
trucking school.
To Museum Campus.
Well, not for trucking school, but for the job that I had got with XPO at the time. I needed money to basically live off of until I got my first pay. So I borrowed some money from her twice, same amount. It was a pretty good amount. And I told her, I said, when I'm able to, I'll start paying you back. And I pay her back like $50 here, $50 there. Because I can't afford to give her the whole amount at once. So
Route 130.
there's a way.
Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
I mean, I know people don't play about their money, so I can kind of understand where she's coming from. Which is why I don't get too upset by it. But I tell her, I says, I have a wife, I have a kid, so I know I owe you money, but my priority goes to them first. I don't want to pay you back while taking food out of their mouth, So I told her, and I'm honestly telling her, when I make more money,
Museum Campus.
I don't mind
To
paying you back.
Museum Campus.
And I might just start doing that next week, just giving her $50 a week up until it's paid off. Because she's going through her things right now, and it's leaving me torn. But the way that she's going on about it, it bothers me. And I've been always taught to respect my mother and my father, so I had to I have to always bite my tongue with her. My dad, when he was living, I never had to do that. But my mom, I always had to bite my tongue.
Campus.
You know,
Museum campus.
to the point where I really had to like bite my tongue like so hard, you know, with her. It's just, but I don't know. It is what it is. But you don't forget though. You don't.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Jackson and Riverside. As a courtesy to boarding customers, please move to the rear. Route 130.
Hey, how's it going?
Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. campus. Financial place. Transfer to trains. Route 130.
Hi.
Museum
Hey, how's it going?
campus. To museum campus. Van Buren.
Truckers MP today. Maybe when I get back from this barbecue. I'm supposed to be doing a barbecue later. So yeah, maybe later on today.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum campus. To museum campus.
No, I hear you. I hear you there, man. Will you try to do ATS or ETS?
Congress, Harrison. 130.
Hey, how's it going?
Museum campus. To museum campus.
It don't matter. I mean, I'm almost at 1,000 hours in ATS. I need to build up 8 ETS hours, so it really don't matter. We could hop on, well, what are you doing right now? Or within the next 15 minutes? Oh, but I have to, oh no, that don't matter. Yeah, what are you doing within the next 15 minutes?
Bus driver, you missed my stop.
Yeah, he run that bit late.
9th Street.
When do we get out?
Route 130. Museum campus. To museum campus.
It's funny they have a guy saying that it's a lady. I'm getting off. Okay, yeah, once I finish this run right here, we can hop on ETS.
Route 130.
Hello, darling.
Museum campus. To museum campus. Street.
Yeah, I have a garage in Catanzaro, Zurich, Strasbourg. Those are the ones I have garages in. Okay, just let me know when I get to the end of my run where you are about setting up, and then I'll know whether if I can, you know, start off doing another quick run or something.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Roosevelt and State. Transfer to red, orange, and green lines.
Why does dude stop all the way back here?
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Michigan, Indiana. The most economical way to see all that Chicago has to offer is on CTY. CTY 3-day passes offer 3 days of unlimited riding for one low price. More about
Yeah, I
it
have
on
Discord. It's on my
chicagotraffic.com or call 888-YOUR-CTY for sales locations.
Are you in the group? Are you in my group?
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
No, I mean in my Discord group. Are you in my Discord? Like my server, I guess. Okay, I thought you were. Were you? And you took yourself out of it? No, I think you had that other page in there, that TGN or something like that.
Museum Campus.
I have
To
to send you
Museum
the link
Campus.
again for it. Yeah, I always had one. That's how I talk. When I play Truckers MP, I have everybody come to Discord. It's easier to communicate with people. Use the bathroom if you got to. Oh yeah, send me that. Yeah, send me that link. Oh, you can't send it here,
Museum Campus.
so send it through
To
Messenger.
Museum Campus.
But yeah, I always had a Discord. The only time I use it is when I'm on Truckers MP. I have no reason to use it otherwise. I mean, for as far as to talk to people. Well, yeah, well, I got that. But then when I want to get on Truckers MP, I get
Campus.
on the voice chat.
Museum Campus.
Because the only thing that I hate doing is typing out where I have loads at, you know? I hate that. Unless I absolutely have to do it, you know? Well, either way, might as well send one to each other so we could be part of each other's servers.
Soldier Field and Field Museum. As a courtesy to boarding customers, please move to the rear.
Okay. Okay. I'll type that in whenever we decide to hop on over to MP. Oh, my back been hurt me all week.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Shed Aquarium. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Lynn White Drive.
Hey, you passed it up.
Planetarium.
Seven minutes. All right, where are you at now? Are you still setting everything up? Catanzaro, Zurich, Strasbourg, either one of those three. Alright, I sent the request to you. Yeah, Zurich. I sent you a thing on Discord. This game is not bad, actually. Dalton. It's not bad. I actually enjoy playing it. I want to get more DLCs, but I enjoy it. How you been, Dalton? I'm just a little early right now. I'm like about 4 minutes early, which is why I'm still sitting here. Well, you mean somebody messed you over? What happened? Can you send me a what? What happened? Oh, can you send me a message? Hey, let me know when you're ready, Crypto, and we'll go over it. No, he does speak English. I think he meant to say, can he send me a message? Yeah, where do you want? Aren't we friends on Facebook? Oh, I thought we were. We may not be. I don't know. Yeah, I swore we were friends on Facebook. We gotta be. Hold on. Yeah, we're friends on Facebook. I just sent you a message. Okay, yeah, just let me know we got your controls set up and everything, and then I'll go into the game. Oh, you sent me a message on Discord. Okay, I can check it. That's fine.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
I'll check your message in a minute.
Lynn White Drive. Shed Aquarium. Soldier Field and Field Museum. As a courtesy to boarding customers, please move to the rear. Route 130.
Hi.
Museum Campus to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
All right, hold on. Let me check your message.
Route 130, Museum Campus.
All right, I got
to
your
Ogilvy
request.
and Union Stations.
I have to watch your video when I'm done with this. It shouldn't be too much longer.
Route 130, Museum Campus to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
I'm actually gonna leave a little late this time because I'm gonna end up catching up.
Route 130, Museum Campus to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Route 130, Museum Campus to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
I wrote you on Discord. Did you get it?
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union
Exactly.
Stations.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave a little bit late because I'm gonna end up catching up.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
Car, get out of there. Get out of there.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
Alright, let's go ahead and get going here. Give myself another minute.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Roosevelt and Michigan. The most economical way to see all that Chicago has to offer is on CTY. CTY 3-day passes offer 3 days of unlimited riding for one low price. More about it on chicagotraffic.com or call 888-YOUR-CTY for sales locations. Route 130.
Hello, darling.
Museum Campus. To Ogilvy and Union Stations. Ninth Street.
You said what now? Alright, get in here.
Balboa. Route 130. Museum Campus. To Ogilvy and Union Stations. Harrison. Route 130.
Hey, how's it
Museum
going?
Campus.
What
To
on
Ogilvy
what
and
game?
Union
What game is
Stations.
this?
Van Buren. Transfer to pink, brown, and orange lines. Adams and State. Transfer to red and blue line subway. Route 130,
Hey.
Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Wells, transfer to pink, brown, and orange lines. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Whacker. Route 130,
Hello.
Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations. Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
What is that?
Right on here. Oh. I thought you was going to drink that.
Route 130, Museum Campus, to Ogilvy and Union Stations.
wait. That's all you have to know. It's dirt pointing gut here.
Canal. Exit here for Union Station local and mainline trains. As a courtesy to boarding customers, please move to the rear. Canal at Madison. Ogleby train station. Randolph.
I pulled the cord. What do you spend all this late?
Clinton and Washington.
Don't go in there, no. Never mind. wait another minute and I'm gonna pull off.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Monroe. Route 130. Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Adams, Quincy. Transfer to Union Station local and mainline trains. Jackson and Riverside. Smoking, eating, gambling, littering, and radio playing are prohibited. Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Franklin. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
You get out that water. Get out that water.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Financial Place. Transfer to trains. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
You already know the deal, man. I'm on with the most people. You already know that. I'm gonna be on there in like about 15-20 minutes. But still continue streaming though. I said in 15 or 20 minutes I will be starting MP, because that's about how long this last little run gonna take. I'm due to get to the end of the line in like 13 minutes. But no, by the time I start playing, I'll be playing for maybe an hour or two. Like I said, I'm supposed to be going to a barbecue later, so Well, my grandmother, not my grandmother, my daughter's grandmother is barbecue.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Congress, Harrison.
Y'all, that's all good. That's why I was like, what you talking about? I'm only gonna play 15, 20 minutes. Nah. I might get in a couple runs. I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm gonna just continue streaming because once I get back from my grandmother's house later, I'm probably not gonna want to do any streaming. So I'm just get it all in today, or get it all in right now. I don't know where we starting at. I think we starting at Zurich, I think, because he had to restart his profile, and I think that's the only garage he got so far. But I'll find out more in, like I said, like 15 minutes. This version I have, this is the DLC, this is the Chicago DLC through Steam. I ended up just buying it this morning. It runs a lot better.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
Yes, sir. Well, the barbecue, like I said, we're gonna be moving back to Arizona here by this time next year. So, you know, this is gonna be one of the last times she's gonna actually see her grandmother for a while.
Oh.
No, that's the wrong bus simulator. That's not the one that's about to come out there. The one that Jeff streamed or uploaded is coming out on the 13th. I don't know what that game is. That game is something else. It got to be something else. Because the one that I found out comes out June 13th. I think Jeff just got a version of it beforehand.
Route 130.
Hello.
Museum Campus. 9th Street. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
Yeah, I got that link in the group. But I'm already part of the group. It said that I was already part of it.
11th Street.
Yeah, that's how I got this Chicago DLC for the Steam version, because I bought that for $10 thinking that that was the right one, and I found out that it wasn't. So when I got the refund back, I just went ahead and used that towards the DLC. Watch it. So you missed my stop.
Hey, that was my stop.
See?
Roosevelt and State. Transfer to red, orange, and green lines. Route 130, Museum Campus.
For OMSI, I know
Museum
they're
campus.
expensive. They're expensive, but it runs better on if you get the Steam version. And part of the reason why the game is running a little bit better now is because that the free one I have is on my hard drive, and this one I have is on my SSD, so it loads a little bit faster. But hey, Train Sim is more expensive. All their
Museum
DLCs
campus.
is almost
To
$8,000.
Museum Campus. Michigan, Indiana. The most economical way to see all that Chicago has to offer is on CTY. CTY 3-day passes offer 3 days of unlimited riding for one low price. More about it on chicagotraffic.com or call 888-YOUR-CTY for sales locations. Route 130, Museum
That part
Campus.
you ain't never lied
To
about.
Museum
When I
Campus.
first seen that, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But there's a guy I know that has all of those DLCs and he paid all that money for it. There's no way in hell I'm gonna pay $8,000 for a game. Ever. Oh, I'm gonna be streaming probably for another hour or two. I'm gonna hop on ETS Truckers MP in a little bit.
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
shit it is buying a car. That's exactly. I would never waste that much money on the game. That's crazy. Like
Route 130.
even with
Museum
like
campus.
ATS and
To
ETS.
Museum Campus.
Yeah, I'm gonna be spending when it's all said and done for a $20 game. You're gonna be spending a couple $100 on it with the stakes, but that's even pushing it. But you have to if you want to enjoy the game, you know. But you got people out here that'll spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on NBA 2K faithfully every week. They going out buying VCs and stuff like that. It's ridiculous.
Route 130. Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
No, I don't think there's an old version of this DLC. I think it's just it comes with the 2 buses and then that's it. The 2 G-Leagues.
Route 130. Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Soldier Field and Field Museum. As a courtesy to boarding customers, please move to the rear.
T, how you doing, man?
Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Shed Aquarium. Museum Campus. To Museum Campus.
Are you on the road right now?
Lynn White Drive. Route 130, Museum Campus. To Museum Campus. Planetarium.
Oh yeah, how long you home for? Nah, man, this DLC, it is expensive. I mean, to get all the DLCs, they are expensive. Trying to wait to see what Red Dat or Cryptomaniac gonna do, cause we were supposed to go on Truckers MP for ETS, Killer Kid too, but I might be doing another run because I don't think he's ready yet. He had to set up his game or something like that. We got like 8 minutes. Hell, why you not doing ETS no more? Oh, cause you don't like driving over there, huh? I don't like it either, but I want to build up my hours over there. I don't know. I might do ATS. It depends. But it'll probably be ETS though. I think. But then again, it's Saturday, so we could probably hop on ATS. He probably gonna get mad because he wasted all of his time doing ETS for nothing. Let me see. What's up, UCB? Mine Discord now? No. But I will be once I start Truckers MP. Which it should be soon. I'm just trying to wait for everybody to get, you know, to get on board, I guess. Or most of everybody. Oh, got like 6 minutes. I might speed it up a little bit. I can get on Discord real quick, I think. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if I can do it from here. I don't know what that is. Let's try this. Oh. Let's try this. Cancel. No, he's not gonna allow me to do it. Let me see. Tax manager. There we go.
What did you do my vine? It's so little.
Alright, yeah, I'm in the Discord now. Let me let everybody else know.
You don't know anything about that, right? You didn't have anything to do with it, did you? I mean, just because we picked you up or blocked you.
Oh, shoot. Alright, I have to send it to you then. Hey, do you have this game, UCB? Not this game. ATS or ETS? Yeah,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
How it feel to be home?
Yeah, right. Yo, I am not going to New York no more. Hell no.
Oh, I'll tell you, man. When I used to drive for XPO, we had to go through New York, like New York City and all that, and it's bad. That's one of the worst places to drive.
I see why now. Narrow ass roads, neon driving ass people.
It is. Well, here in Buffalo, the roads are like that too, but in New York City is worse. Yeah, UCB. Yeah, we gonna be going on Truckers MP soon. Probably ATS.
I'm not grabbing some wings up quick before we start.
I know I am too, but I'm supposed to be going to barbecue later, so I'm not going to eat now, I guess. Right.
Should have grabbed some when I came in, but it was closed by then though.
Try to think of
That's your guard?
Yeah, she getting her hair done for later.
Oh.
Trying to remember, where do I have my garage at? I think it's in Roswell.
Yeah, you Roswell. The last time you told me was Roswell.
Roswell and Flagstaff, yeah. Might hop on there now, actually. Well, then I have to sit. What, you trying to play too or no?
Yeah, I gotta get my wings.
Oh, what, you gotta order them or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where you getting them from?
American Deli, up the street.
Oh, from where you at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that do sound good. But we gonna have some today, I think. No, I don't know what we having today. What you already ordered it, or you still have to?
I got to.
That was looking good over there. Now, is your girl still on the road, or is she home with you?
She home with me. She
That's why y'all ride together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might just hop on there. I don't know yet. Yeah, I've been streaming this for like since like 9.
Oh, what?
Okay, I have to send you all that info then, UCB, because hold on, I'm not doing that.
I could swear you gave me a wrench next to my name on YouTube.
No, I said I still have to. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
No, I said I still had to because I was trying to do yours and his at the same time. And like I have to go to your page and copy your link and then go on the website to do it because I can't do it from the mobile app. Oh, UCB, so you're not at home now? Because, I mean, let's say we're going to be doing Truckers and Pete. I don't know when. Probably a little bit. I don't know. Bro, I am off for the weekend until Monday.
I gotta keep my oil change and everything.
Yeah, I end up getting the Steam version of this DLC. Shoot you, how do you even send YouTube messages?
So what?
How do you even send YouTube messages? He just told me to send him a YouTube message. I don't know how to do that.
Who say that?
Somebody in the stream. I'm just saying I don't know how to do it. I know that you can. I just don't know how.
Let me see. Wow. Yeah, I need to start Fresh Cream. I only got 5 subscribers.
You what?
I said, I need to start Fresh Cream. I only got 5 subscribers.
Yeah, but you work so but you on the road a lot though.
Yeah.
Bus cut off. I can't do nothing. What the heck? Oh, guess I gotta quit the game even. The game crashed on me. I can't get back in my bus. Well, that's the end of that game. Well, probably about to go on ATSMP, I guess, so I can't get back in my bus. Who she was.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that was it.
Why can't we? Man, this thing is so bugged out, man. It won't allow me to quit. Nothing. Escape. Pause. I'm gonna go about it this way then. Hit that task. There we go.
Hey, Mr. Mumble! Hey! Hey, you!
Don't you know he's a deaf mute?
Hey, Mr. Mumble! That's not funny.
No, I don't even want to do that yet. Hold on.
Riley, man. That's how we got here in the first place, man. Sit down, leave that man alone. Hey, what do you say there?
He said you're harmless, but I see you're failure of bad name.
I didn't recognize that as a program. Okay. Bam.
Yo.
Yo.
What shit? What the fuck?
Pass as slowly as it did
What?
that afternoon. I was bored out of my mind, but looking back on it, maybe boredom wasn't such a bad thing.
Sucks! You're gonna get us all in a lot of trouble when Mrs. Sawyer comes back.
Oh my god. What's that?
What's going on with your mic?
So what?
So what's going on with your mic?
I do not know. It's better because I left my house. My house was I was connected with my Wi-Fi. I left the house now. I'm on my phone. That's probably why.
Oh.
That's why you hear windy noise probably.
What the hell's going on?
That's enough.
Good. You stay here. Just keep drawing on board. Come on, you guys. What are you waiting for? So we started following the trail of screams, hoping it would lead us to the source. We didn't know why this was happening. We just knew it was.
I promise I'll never cut Jim again.